Hey everybody, how you doing today? You feeling pretty good? I got a question for you. Today's question is, why do we always rush into things without planning? Why do we rush? I got 3 reasons for you. The first reason is because we love to procrastinate. Come on now, let's be real. I've been to USFU, I've been to university, pull all-nighters, exams, essays, projects, right? So why do we procrastinate? Because we have lots of excuses. Oh, it's not for another month, it's not till later on, I can take care of it, I can handle it, not a problem. But it does become a problem. Why? Because as you keep prolonging it, procrastinating, your period of time to get things done, to get the project or the task done, it gets shorter, and then of course, guess what? The weekend before, the night before, the day before, shoot, I gotta get things done. Let's pull all-nighter, let's burn the midnight candle. It happens a lot. So that's the first reason, because we procrastinate way too often. Reason number 2, we don't plan. And what's that saying? Failing to plan is planning to fail. You gotta have plans. You gotta have blueprints of how to execute and make sure things get done properly and on time. On time. That's reason number 2. We don't plan. Third reason is because this is what I truly believe is the biggest reason as why we rush into things without planning. Why? Because deep down inside, you know what? We're all thrill seekers. We're hardwired to be thrill seekers. And what I mean by this, give you a quick example. Just about to skydive, which I did a few years back. Skydiving, extreme sports, whitewater rafting, watching a scary movie, an action thriller, something that stimulates you physically and emotionally and mentally, that gets you going. That thrill factor. That's us. We love it. Why? We have a 9-to-5 job. We have a mundane, regular lifestyle. Or a lifestyle. It doesn't have to be regular. But it's just every single day and it's like, well, I want something different. And subconsciously, that different is procrastinating, prolonging those important or non-important projects. That's why we rush into things. Because why? You start to sweat. Your heart beats a little faster. Adrenaline's pumping. Oh my god, I'm gonna be late for this. I'm gonna be late for that. I didn't get this done I gotta get this done. You get pumped. Just like before skydiving. Just like before something that gives you a real thrill. Isn't it true? Tell me if you're gonna not panic. Tell me if you're late and the deadline's tomorrow and you're not gonna panic and you're not gonna have blood rushing and your adrenaline's not pumping and you're just gonna be cool, calm and collective? I don't think so. Not a chance. I'll bet you $1,000 to 1. Okay? And now, 4 reasons, 4 big reasons why, unless you got a plan, but if you don't have a plan, you shouldn't rush into it. Reason number 1, we become reckless. We don't think properly. We don't feel like we're in control of everything, and you're not. Especially if you're going to be reckless when you rush into things without a plan. And reason number 2 is that we become uncertain. We become unsure. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? Did I remember to step A to B or I didn't? You get confused because you're not sure of yourself. Why? Because you rush into things. Correct? Third reason is because stress signals. When you rush into things without planning, you give everyone around you stress signals. And I'll give you examples later on about that. And the 4th reason, it's pretty simple. When you add up R, which is recklessness, U, which is uncertainty, and S, which is stress signals, what does that equal? Headaches. Lots and lots of headaches. Do we want that? Do we need that? No, of course not. Okay? And so, the 3 examples of thousands of millions of examples, everyday examples, but just 3 quick ones today for you. Example number 1 of rushing into things without planning is going for a job interview. Any interview actually, but an interview. When you become reckless, you don't feel in control. You don't feel like you're prepared enough. Right? And when you're uncertain, when you're in a job interview? What makes you uncertain? Because you didn't plan it properly. You didn't do research on the company, on the prospect, right? On the person who's going to hire you, the company who's going to hire you. What's their background? What are they all about? You don't just dive in there and just go, okay, yep, here I am, hire me. Not a chance. And then, what kind of stress signals do you give out? You start to sweat. You start to fidget. You look around. You start to stutter. Bad stress signals. We do it. We do it. And of course, after the job interview, boom, 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 headaches. Lots of headaches. Example number 2. Driving to work. This is an easy one. Driving to work. Recklessly. What? Speeding. Stress signals there. Possibly road rage. Stress signals there. Right? And then you become unsure. It's like, well, did I turn off the lights? Did I turn off everything off at home? Did I bring everything I need to bring to work? Lots of uncertain questions, and again, because you didn't plan out your trip properly, you become unsure. And again, when you get to work, things aren't done properly, your wife, your husband, someone phones you like, hey, you left something on. Hey, you forgot something. Hey, you forgot your briefcase. Boom. Lots of headache for that day, for that person. Third example, quick one, is when you work on a project or an essay. Again, you don't feel like you're in control because you're rushing it. You're rushing your project. You're rushing your essay. And what happens then? You become, well, should I add that paragraph? Should I paraphrase? Should I quote? Is that too long? Is that too short, the essay, the project? Well, you don't know because you didn't plan properly. Correct? And then, stress signals. Bad grammar. Didn't the topic of the project or the essay, it didn't fit it. It wasn't in line with it. Why? Because you didn't take time to think things through. So, simple as that. Today, and obviously in the near future, don't rush into things unless you have a plan. Okay? So that's what my thoughts for you today. And for solutions and tips, read the blog. Alright? You guys have a great weekend. Take care now. Bye.